Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for March 2018. This is a general reading for all you Librans. If you would like to also listen to your rising sign and sun sign and see if that resonates with you this month as well. And it'll also give you a little bit more depth in this reading, so not only your sun sign but your rising sign and your moon sign as well. I've got a surprise in store for all my subscribers this month, so in celebration of the wonderful support and success of my channel, I'm going to be offering all my lovely subscribers the opportunity to get one free email question answered by me. All you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and then also like my Facebook page, Isabel Galasso Spiritual Medium, so that you can get notifications of the process. I will have all the detailed instructions and updates on my Facebook page, along with the email address that I'm going to create specifically for this offer. So make sure you do use this email address that I have created to send your questions. Make sure you check the details and the requirements for you in sending your question. It's one question per subscriber. This offer will last for 2 weeks only. At the end of that 2-week period, I will not be answering any questions that come in after that date, so please don't send them in after that 2-week period. I'll answer the questions as they come in, so first ones in will be answered first, and I'll work my way up the email list to answer all the questions. So that's exciting. Get thinking about what question you would like answered by me, and we can get that happening. So on with your reading, Libra, for the month of March. So let's have a look at what is in store for you. Primarily the energy that is around you is the 9 of coins for March, and that's that's very fruitful. It's abundance. There's flow. There's it's a very positive card. It's about luxury. It's about abundance. It's about financial security. It's about being in a really good space financially. And abundance is also about health and joy and happiness and love. Everything's just going to come together for you in March. It's really going to be quite a fruitful, productive month. You've got all these, flowers, and, there's growth. So it will start growing and start moving. You'll start seeing results, which is really, really positive. It's really, really positive. A good place to be. Very content, very secure, a very secure feeling. What's crossing that is the Four of Swords. So I would say to you, what's going on with you, Librans? If you've got this wonderful card that's around you, why the sleepless nights? Also dream life is going to be very active. You get a lot of prophetic dreams, a lot of information from your dreams as well. Okay, I feel like it's about getting out of your head space, Libra. It's about getting out of your head space, which is tossing and turning, sleepless nights, processing, creating issues where there are none because there's no reason for it. This is what it's crossing, you see. That's what it looks like. What are your concerns? What are your concerns? What's going on with the insecurities? I feel like there's insecurities there that are coming up. There's insecurities that are coming to the surface. It's insecurities that need to be looked at. Again, it's about doing your shadow work. It's about looking at what is there. I feel like there's a fear of something that's happened in the past. It's a pattern that was there in the past. A fear that that's going to continue, but no need to be bringing it forward, which is interesting because what you've got in the recent past is this, burdens, problems, a situation that has been very difficult for you. Fearful of the future, fearful of what's up ahead. I'm feeling like there's a sense of, there's a door has closed, that there's not, how am I going to get through it? Also a feeling of feeling alone, even if you're not alone. There's this sort of loneliness that comes here, this isolation, asking yourself the questions of, are you creating that isolation? Is it something that you're creating through your actions, through what you're doing, through what you're wanting? Why are you in the situation that you're in? Ask yourself these big questions, but this is very much in the past. It's in the past. It's been a really difficult time for you, Librans. So, and to varying degrees, it's going to mean different things to different Librans. But that's in the past, so there's no need to be bringing it forward, because what the energy that's coming in for you is this, is brightness, is light, is sunny, is abundant. Is good things coming, and a lot of that will come through as messages in your dream life, as well. But also be mindful that you're getting enough sleep, that you are going to bed and really relaxing, really resting, not tossing and turning and processing. It's about getting out of your head and being in your heart space. What is driving this? What's underlying this? You've got the Ace of Swords. And you've been getting a lot of aces. So in the time of change, in a time of new beginnings, when you get to the crossroads where you're having to make decisions and change something that you're doing, it's always that time of transition can always be a difficult time, because in times of transition, what's also happening is that there's a releasing of things that are no longer relevant in your life to allow these new things to come in. So it's a cleaning out of moving on of the deck, and it's about being cooperative and allowing that release to happen, allowing things to move out, allowing that water to come through and flow out those emotions, take out anything that is no longer relevant in your life, to allow these new things to come in. Okay, to allow these new things to come in. Always happens. It's about having faith. It's about jumping empty-handed into the void to release what's no longer relevant and moving into the future, even if you're not sure about what is there in the future, but moving forward and having faith and belief in what is going to be there for you in the future, because there is a new way of doing things. There is new learning. There is new knowledge. There is new skills. There's a change, there's a difference in how things are going to be compared to how they were or how they are this month. So that tipping over and moving into this new place is going to happen in March. This transition is going to happen in March, and it will be different for different people. But it's meeting with some resistance with you little Librans. Okay, that resistance is self-inflicted. That resistance is self-inflicted. You are creating the boundaries. You are creating the limits. You are creating the walls. That's self-inflicted. That can be moved and changed and pulled down anytime you're ready to do that. That's a self-inflicted situation through your, being tired, being sleepless nights, being exhausted. You're not thinking clearly, and it's this mental cage that's being created. that needs to be pulled down, that needs to be altered, that needs to be changed. Because understand, change is in the air. There is a transition that is going to take you to a better place. You know, just keep that in mind. And, you know, you've got the star. And to me, the star is, you know, well, what I'm hearing is it's about changing your perspective, changing the way you're looking at things. Because the answers are there for you, I feel. You know, for whatever changes, change in work, change in location, change in relationship status. It's all sorts of changes, you know, but it's about looking at it in a particular way, looking at it in the right perspective. You know, for those of you that are moving out of a relationship, was it really working? Were you really happy? You know, release it, find that peace and move on, because there's more things there, there's better things for you. It's about your perspective, having confidence in yourself. You know, if you've been having issues at work, and I feel like some of you have been having issues at work, is that working for you? Is it working for you? Is it going to get any better? Do you need to start looking at a new job or a new department or a change, some sort of change there, to find that balance, to find that peace, to find that harmony? What is it that you want to manifest and bring into your life? That's the, you know, wish upon a star. You're going to be able to manifest it when you find that balance and peace, and when what you want to manifest comes from that place of the heart, not the head, not how am I going to do this? This is going to be impossible. Listen to your self-talk is what I want to say to you, to allow this to come in for you. Okay? So let's have a look at, this is what is within you. This is what's going on in you. Let's have a look at what is going to be happening in March. And, you know, look what you've got. The world. The world. There's nothing there that you can't achieve. There's nothing. So, you know, I'm feeling that around you the energy is really flat. It's really flat, and it needs to be lifted. And what the reality is the energy is there. The opportunities are there. You've got the world. So that means you can, there's nothing that is going to be impossible. There's nothing that you can't achieve. There's nothing that you can't have. It's about identifying and being clear about what it is you want and what you want to have. You know, I feel like there's got to be some sort of shift, you know, because start lightening up, bringing in this energy. Get out of your head. There's a lot of head thoughts and processing and head space, and there's a lot of that that's sort of going round and round and round, and it's about releasing that, and it's about really looking at what it is you want to bring in, because with this new beginning, there's a lot of potential there. The world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. For some of you, there's travel. There's some of you, there's moving overseas for work. There's work overseas. There's, you know, globally, it's also, I feel like I want to say to you, it's looking at the bigger picture, you know, looking at, you know, when I look at the earth or the, you know, the planet, it's global. And so when I sort of, they're telling me here, global is also how we look at things globally, look at things holistically. Don't look at it as a small part or portion here. Look at it as a whole. So things that are going on in your life, look at it as a whole. Don't just look at individual aspects of it. Look at it globally and get that full you know, meaning. Okay, things aren't working, but where am I moving to? What is it pushing me towards? What am I moving towards? Because it's about trust, it's about faith, it's about belief in moving forward. The King of Cups. This is the third sign that's got the King of Cups, which is really interesting. It's Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, male or female, which is around. For some of you, that is going to have a significant role in these changes that you're going to bring in. It's someone that's coming in on a romantic level. For some of you, it's someone that's going to be supportive, it's going to be nurturing, is going to be emotionally, an emotional support for you. Of that water sign, not of the water sign, then it's someone that has those qualities that are around, that are around you to give you that support, to give you that nurturing, to give you that strength. That's around, that's very, very, very supportive there, that you can lean on, which is really good. Okay, you've also got the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, male or female. I feel like really this is, rather than, it could be someone that's in your life that is giving you that financial support that is strong and provides that stability. I also feel like for some of you Librans, this is this is where you're going to be. You know, you are going to find that strength, that strong platform, that stability, that security. It's there for you. You have this fear that it's not going to be there, but it is there. It is there. It's there for you. If you have that fear, you need to get rid of that. You need to release it to allow this confidence and trust to come through. There is this support, this financial abundance that's going to come through quite strongly for you, and move forward with that. Very interesting thing. Okay, so what's important for you by the end of March? By the end of March, I want you to find your peace, your balance, your harmony. Harmony is really important for you, Librans. It's about luxury, it's about beauty, it's about harmony, it's about balance. They're qualities that are really important for you, and I feel like they're qualities that have been a little bit lost in the beginning of March, and so it's going on this journey, on this quest to find that. And by the end of March, I feel like you get that peace and that harmony, and things are going to start flowing for you again, flowing for you in the direction that you're wanting. Okay, flowing in the direction that you're wanting, and there will be cause. I pulled another card as well for you. There will be cause for celebration. There will be a cause for celebration there. Okay, so there's some sort of success. There's success that is around you. I feel like, oh, it's working out, it's flowing, it's relief, there's celebration. It's because you found that peace and that harmony, everything else starts to flow. And so there is celebration around that as well, with the abundance that's coming. It certainly is there, and you've got some very, very good cards. You know, you've got some very good cards around you. New beginnings, trust the process, because the world is your oyster and all these wonderful things do come in. To get there, you're going to have to do your shadow work. You know, you're going to have to address your sleepless nights and what you are creating, what limits you're creating, how you're closing yourself in order for you to pursue your dreams, because that's self-imposed. That is all self-imposed, and the reality is this. In order for you to achieve this, you have to release that. You have to change the way you're thinking. You have to change the way you're perceiving things. You have to change the way you think things are going. Okay, and trust the process. Remember, in a time of transition with new beginnings, there is there's quite a lot of trust that needs to happen. You have to be able to jump empty-handed into the void in order to move to the next phase and bring that goodness in. There's going to be this time, I feel like there's a period of nothingness, and you need to trust that in order to make that transition. Okay, so I'm going to give you a card from the, maybe they're just all falling apart, you know, which is an indication that your energy is a little bit scattered. You've got to bring it in, Libras. This is from the Osho Zen Tarot to see where you are at on a spiritual level this month. You know, it's about getting it together, bringing in your energy, focusing it. What they're showing me here is it's like a laser, and really deciding where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and just laser it, you know, a direct line to where it is you want to be, and what you want to create, you know. So let's have a look what Osho has to say for you for this month. Oh. Possibilities, my lovely Librans, possibilities. There's new horizons. There's the eagle soaring, soar like an eagle. New horizons. There's a new dawning. You know, it's always darkest before the dawn, and there's possibilities in that new day. Whatever possibilities that you want to set. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. So that's a fantastic card that really summarizes really well your reading, doesn't it? Okay? There's a new dawn. It's always, you know, new day's coming. Darkest before the dawn. The eagle shows you can soar as high as you want. And in a new day, there's new beginnings, new possibilities. Nothing's impossible. That's fabulous. That's so good. Okay, Dreamtime reading cards from Laura Bowen. Love these cards. And let's see what these Indigenous cards say for you. Lightning. Once you get into the right headspace, you'll be... sorry, is that upside down? Yes. Lightning and change. Once you get into your head, into the right head space, then things are going to happen really, really quickly. They're going to change really quickly. And you've got the card of change, which is, you know, new beginnings. There's always change in new beginnings. And it's going to happen, get into that right place, that right space, and things will happen very, very quickly for you. You'd be surprised. Lightning fast. Lightning fast. Like a flash. You know, it only takes a second to change your life. It doesn't take a month, a week. It doesn't take long at all. You know, things happen really quickly. And things can turn around very, very quickly. So, I hope that resonates for you, Libra. Don't forget to listen to your rising sign and your moon sign as well, if you would like added information or see if that resonates with you more. I hope this will help you move through the month of March with ease and grace and bring in all that goodness that's just waiting there for you. Many blessings, Libra.